Hello, YouTube. We are back. We have a great session planned for you today, full of things that will be good. We have E-Man being played by Royce.
Can't wait to do those things you're describing, DM.
The enthusiasm is appreciated. We also have Zion being played by Bat Dog,
Hello.
and we have Jim being played by Zion. Excellent. And we last left our adventurers deep into the shopping spree that commenced and began.
All right. So, you said you have some better stuff in a few days?
Correct. I will have some better stuff in a few days, and I have your wand ready to go. You would like to take it?
You are good.
It came out very well.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. Wand of the Dwarf.
Oh, that's not the name of it. Not the name of it.
Yeah, I'm blacking out.
What did you put in it?
Just random equipment, honestly.
Let's see. What is Shield Glare?
I don't know yet.
And what is Chaos Strike? It looks like
don't know yet.
meteors.
I mean, well, I'm down for more fire, You like fire now, right?
No, I don't like fire.
Shame.
It hurts. Doesn't hurt as much, but still hurts.
No. See? I'll miss you, you know?
Hmm?
What?
What was that?
I'll miss you.
Okay, thanks.
No, miss
miss
is
you
in like
too.
I won't hit you. You know?
I miss you too.
Oh, okay. Thanks, man.
All right, there you go.
Wand of Magics. +3 intelligence, +3 wits, +3 pyro, +3 hydro, +1 arrow thurge, +5 summoning. Chance to ignite surfaces, 3 crit rate, 7 lifesteal. Grants the skills Shield Glare and Chaos Strike. Made by one and only Magics. Has a bright, glowing logo of a star with Magic Max on it. Sweet. Excellent. Flash your shield at enemies in range, dealing habits? You know how this
Yeah.
thing scales?
No.
Does 2,000 damage.
Hit me. Hit me.
You're
Hit
not an
me.
enemy.
Does it really?
Yeah, oh, I can't hit you.
Hit me. Hit me.
Ah! Oh, yes, it's only enemies.
Man, that was
Yeah.
boring. That was really boring.
See, it says it does 22 damage on my screen.
I'm sure that's balanced. 8 meters, 4 turns per balanced,
You want to test it now or just wait?
I'm sure it actually does what it says. What about the other one?
Chaos 542 chaos damage.
Okay.
Can you hold shift and see how that shield scales? What's making it scale like that?
Who knows?
Okay, so it's just your fault. You just have so much scaling.
Why am I rolling a D100?
Give me a roll. Thank you.
Yep. Can I see how much it does if I wield it?
Sure. I'm about to send it to him. That won't mess anything up where he happens.
No, it shouldn't.
Good ol'. Where is it? He removed it.
I did. I'm sorry, hold on.
Any thoughts on where you're going to put your skill points?
Yeah.
I'm still thinking.
I have thoughts, but I'm not doing it now. Don't need to. Probably gonna put my attributes into memory. And then for my combat, I'm thinking about there's some skills that require me to have points into summoning in order to use. Do I really want to do that?
What is this?
There. I gave you an extra one just to be whatever.
I mean, this solves our issue, right? This solves our issue, right? Yeah, that was 25. Okay. Worse than the
Immune
others.
burning.
Congratulations. I gave you 25 resist.
I inflict
Okay.
burning on contact,
Yeah, it's something.
but that's why I resisted by magic armor. I think I ended the problem though.
What?
You have 70 int.
Oh, 69, sir, not 70.
Okay.
It's a huge difference.
It actually is. It's oh, it doesn't say what it does next. Okay, never mind. I was gonna tell you, but it doesn't.
You ignore 62% of the resistance.
This is why our fights are so weird. It's like, okay, I don't want me to blow everything up, but we have a guy who slashes things. How does that work? What is this chaos strike?
Wait, that means if you put like a single point in strength, because strength also increases your general damage, like everything. Doesn't matter if it's like a skill based, it's still everything. But if you put a point in strength, that'll increase each point in intelligence, your resistance bypass. So how much would that be? Would just one strength be? If you have 69.
All right, so you've got your wand. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
No.
Each point you point of strength will increase your resistance bypass by 3.45. It's crazy.
It won't matter.
All right, are we done here?
I believe so. All right. See you in a few days.
See, were these boxes here before?
Yeah.
For combining stuff you need to.
Nah.
This is 8. Huh? All right. So we've talked to the Magister. We've done some shopping. I believe that's all my business in town. What about you?
Yeah. I don't think I have anything.
All right. Okay, let's if you don't mind, let's head on over to the remote lab, whatever it's called. It's just a house. It's just a house. But all right, it's a few hours away, but you know, make good time.
All right.
I wonder how your presence will affect the corrupted.
It shouldn't be able to do anything. It doesn't have enough energy to do anything, even if it wanted.
I know, but what if, like, we have some live corrupted there, so I'm just wondering if they were going to do anything, or...
They don't have real thinking. They don't think.
I mean, they can
They only
fear
wanna
something off of
consume.
instinct.
Well,
Jeez.
what was that?
Hmm?
They can what?
They can fear something from, like, instinct or something.
We don't know if it's a fear. Hiding just means that it could just be, what was that? Like an instinct of, it could just be like something, it gets cold and it starts, something like that. Oh,
Wow. That's cool. Hey, man.
Good jumper.
Ignore the blood well. You know it is.
I don't.
Oh.
Who's this tied to it?
Don't worry about it, man. It's just... disagreements happen.
Who's this tied to this?
More disagreements.
You don't see skeletons, you don't see gore everywhere outside.
Fixed.
Excellent. The abyss fades. The corrupted go mad. Alright. Hello?
Who's there?
It's me again. Hi, I'm back.
Oh, well, who's your
You
friend?
didn't lock his doors?
This is my assistant.
Oh, it's
He's,
always
Yeah. He's skilled.
it's always nice to meet an assistant of an assistant.
I don't think titles matter, but sure. Alright, so...
I am Baron von Dunes. Who might you be, sir?
I am Zion.
Oh, a strong name.
Zion Baron Von Dews. Nice to meet you, Baron Von Dews.
Dunes.
Dunes. Alright, it's alright.
It's all right. How was your exploits?
Going well. I think they aren't not onto me yet.
Oh, something to do with the offshores?
Sure.
I knew it. Got to be careful of those offshore people. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
save me any.
Sorry, man. I mean, there's one on the table there. It's different, but it's the same.
Thank you.
All right. So, how are things here?
Excellent. I've increased the number of hammers, and I've heated them up even further. Red hot, hitting them. It seems to scorch the flesh really nicely. However, after ingesting, after ingesting the flesh, it doesn't seem to affect someone that much.
After you heated it up, of course.
Right, with the hammers. I was hitting it with the
Right,
hammers.
right, Okay. I mean, you can try extreme cold next.
Yeah. All right, that's a good idea. Extreme cold. All right.
My people.
These are the corrupted.
I must free my people.
All right. So go ahead.
No, that's it.
As Zion walks into the room, Zion, your shadow starts coming a little bit more active. You could see that it's almost greedily hungry for them. The
Who's them?
the corrupted in the cage.
I see.
The other corrupted almost notice your shadow and kind of shrivel back away from it. As if they are afraid.
Baron, come see this.
Oh, yes.
Look. The corrupted fear my assistant.
Oh, is that because he's bleeding? Let's. Oh no!
Open the cage.
Baron, please. I know you're eager. I mean, we'll have to look into it, but this is an interesting find.
Indeed. This should be definitely explored.
Alright.
It could be his.
He's menacing.
Who's this? This person didn't look like they had fun.
Again, disagreements. Don't worry about it.
There's money on them.
Experimentations. Anyway, you were saying, Baron?
I wonder the blood that you're spilling. Maybe they don't like blood. Try throwing your blood at him.
It's worth a shot.
Actually, have you even looked at my blood after I've consumed?
No,
Device?
it's been a while.
You want to look at it really quick?
Yeah, let's take a look. All right. Let's do it out here.
Give us a minute.
I mean, you're welcome to join, Baron. I guess doesn't matter. All right. If you would, give me some of this bowl here.
You ready to eat?
Wow.
All right, Baron. Do you have your tools on you?
Now, which ones?
Your sing class.
Ah, the biggie thing. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a gander, shall we?
All right. Oh my goodness! Look at this stuff. There's little insect creatures everywhere. And what are those round red things and white things?
I think those are
think
called.
those are-
I
think
think
those are
those are
normal.
lifesavers.
Lifesavers.
No. Sure.
The magical world of bigginess is incredible. Do you think we could enlarge them?
I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's not a good idea, but I don't
Can
think
you
it's
enlarge
necessary.
them? I can enlarge them if you want.
Can you?
Hmm.
Oh, please do.
Uh, he's just stretching his back. I don't. It's fine.
They seem to be the same size. Maybe you're not doing it hard enough.
No, we don't. Okay, I'm
Still
gonna.
the same size, huh? Maybe maybe try doing it. Oh my goodness, he vanished before our eyes. Do you think that he got eaten?
Yeah, it's a possibility, but let's.
Oh, what was that? Oh, there he is. Hello. We thought you got eaten.
Hello.
Oh, what was that? He's vanished again. Is it something in
Fine.
his?
That's what he does. He's capable. All right, I'm gonna look at his blood and see if I can see any differences from my previous inspections.
All right. You look at the blood. You still see those little creatures that you saw in the dagger. However, have infested Siam's blood. You're not sure what's holding them back at this point in time because they're just everywhere. Hello?
Oh, sorry. Gonna take the bow with me to the other room. Baron, have you ever looked at your own blood with the Big E tool?
No? You think something might be wrong with it? You think I might be turning into one of those creatures?
I mean, it doesn't hurt just to look at your own blood, you know?
Hmm.
Not for any, like, precautionary reason, just pure curiosity.
All right. Baron takes a knife and just pricks his finger a little bit.
Not like Zyme, does he stab his entire wrist?
Right, exactly. Oh, yes.
Hey
Oh,
guys.
I have little things in there too. Look at those. Oh my goodness. And I have lifesavers. I have lifesavers. Oh, I have a lot of lifesavers. Oh.
Yeah.
He's
And,
lost a lot.
Interesting.
Can I take a look?
Sure.
Oops. I gotta take a look at his blood.
All right, it looks perfectly normal to you. Like there's the little things that he's referring to are like just normal bacteria, antibodies, all that good stuff.
So all three of our bloods have different things in them, right?
So Zyam's has the corrupted things from the dagger. You recognize those. The blood from the corrupted has very similar creatures like Zyam has, but you do notice slight differences. You're not exactly sure what those differences are, but there are differences.
Cool. All right. Oh yeah. You wanna toss your blood at the Well, I guess I have the bowl. So. All right. Gonna sling some of Zion's blood at the corrupted.
All right, you do so, and no response. They didn't really respond to you slinging the blood. The only time they really respond is when Zyam gets close to the cage.
Stop! You're scaring me. All right, I'm gonna introduce a little bit of Zion's blood into the corrupted sample I have here.
All right.
Then I'm going to use the old tool and see how the two are getting along.
All right. You do so, and it doesn't seem like they're doing much of anything. They seem to be fine with each other. They're not like attacking each other or anything. They're just kind of existing together.
Okay. Going to introduce a bit of my blood to the Zion corrupted mixture. See what's see if I can move into town. I'm a good neighbor. Surely they'll like me.
All right.
Good neighbor.
Are you doing it with the other two bloods mixed together, or are you just doing it with Zion's blood?
The other two mixed together.
Okay. All right. So when you do that, you see that the corrupted seems to be absorbing something from the blood and multiplying. Zymes are not. They're just totally ignoring the blood and just going on their merry way.
You enjoy scaring these mindless beings? It's having fun. What are you doing? Stop trying to. I don't like what you're doing here. They're mindless. Let him stay mindless. He's doing his own experiments. I'm sure it's fine. Let me know how you get on. Alright. And of course, I didn't like his design shadow looks completely normal to me, right?
What was that?
Zyme's shadow looks normal to me, right?
Correct. Yes. I'm sorry. I can't hear it because things. Yeah. Yeah. It's never.
Am I too distracting?
A little, but that's fine. It's just the sounds. It's the sounds that are I can't hear sometimes when Eman's talking.
All right. Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right. He says sorry and then increases it. That's good. All right. So so yeah, you've never really noticed Zyme Shadow being any different. I'm fairly certain that is true.
Yeah, I believe so. I never. Just always looked like a normal shadow. Zyme had to describe it to me.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I mean, the end goal would be, you know, some sort of gas that I can. Let's work backwards. I want to introduce a gas or some sort of airborne agent that. I mean, I'm not sure if cure is the thing I'm going for. I just want if I could just make them drop dead, then
Oh, like a poison.
all the same. Yeah. Something that attracts that attacks only them, if possible. If not possible, then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But ideally, only attacks whatever is making them corrupt.
Let's see. Maybe some sort of juice or something?
Yeah. Like, there's a few different options. It could be like a different counter plague. Maybe just like a serum that I can introduce.
Counter plague.
Yeah, because this is a sickness, and if I do introduce another sickness that attacks whatever they feed off of, like starves them out, basically. Um, but that's an ideal solution. They just gotta get there.
Like food, like a food made of juice or something that isn't harmful to humans.
I mean, have you ever saw these things do anything but stand here?
Well, I mean, they'll get close to you if you get there, but if you get too close to the cage, they'll definitely try to lash out at you.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's a solution, but I don't know if the people in charge will go for it. If I can, dark. I don't want to get too dark. If they lash out at, see, I don't know how good these things are at detecting what they want to eat. Because if I introduce something that they want to attack, what has been poisoned in a way that kills them, are they good enough to detect that? Okay, this is not food. But then again, I think they're mindless. So if they see something that resembles what they want, surely they'll all go for it, no matter if and one drops dead in front of them, right? Just like, okay, I'm next. Fight.
What what
So,
about a
devil.
let's see. Well, because it's usually magic, so I've noticed
Right.
like magic they definitely go after, and they seem to grow more powerful the more magical they absorb. That's why everything around these two or these three are non-magical. The bars, just everything around them. If you were to introduce magic to them, it would be quite devastating, actually.
Yeah. Hmm.
So a juice, maybe like a
Yeah.
passion fruit or something.
Uh, in a sense, I mean,
I don't have any passion
it,
fruit. I have pumpkins.
I don't think. I mean, we can worry about the actual, delivery method later. Just gotta, get to the. Sure, I think we're talking about the same things here. Um, Perhaps a magic that they'll go for that's actively. No, that wouldn't work, would it? A sort of delayed attack, like introduce something that once absorbs, destroys a being from the inside, destroys a magic from the inside of a being.
Oh, I like that. Destroying sounds really good.
Yeah.
Can we maybe make you said making them bigger wouldn't do it, even though that would kill them because we could kill them. But maybe we could make something smaller and attack them.
I mean, yeah, that's sort of the idea with the anti-plague, so to speak.
Hmm.
Like we introduce our own small creatures into their environment or them themselves and
We could
our small
shrink
creatures.
adventurers down to the size and have them go and fight them.
I mean, maybe, but we don't have the numbers. So if we can develop something similar to the small creatures we've seen inside their blood and their samples
Mm.
and multiply it and make ours stronger than theirs, that way
Summons.
ours just win.
We could make
Potentially.
summons that are small, very very small.
But our summons have to be able to withstand absorbs magic. Like summons, as far as I know, are magical. So
Yeah,
if they get close to them, then it's kind of over.
that's true. They would be dead almost instantly. So it'd have to be something like a knife. Like we could shrink down like a bunch of knives and just throw them at them or something.
Correct. Correct. All
So
right.
physical.
Yeah. Do we have anything alive around here that aren't these through corrupted? Like any livestock or anything?
I do have some livestock, yes. Test subjects.
Okay.
Is there any type that you prefer?
No, as long as they're just normal livestock, it's fine. I just want to show you a few things that I've developed over the years.
All right, he walks out back. Da, 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 da. Hold on. Yeah. All right.
Be fine.
Let's hope so.
I mean, the guy seems scared of him, so I doubt.
Okay. That's okay. Just have to walk around them. All right. Here you are. These are my test subjects per se.
Excellent, excellent. All right. Yeah, this one's by himself, so it should be fine. All right, if you come over here and watch this.
Okay.
Oh wait. I'm just gonna have to RP this because if I actually hit it, it's just gonna die.
All right.
All right. Whatever. Okay. All right. What I have here in these what I have here in this, I guess, satchel is some medicines that I've made over the years.
Oh.
These medicines do various things. So if I take this one for instance, this one, I need to actually look this up. My goodness, you making me. My Google search is going to be destroyed from this campaign, by the way. Yesterday I was looking up, like, because I was thinking of, doing a gas solution, so I was looking up the mechanism of tear gas. Like, what?
Oh. Okay.
Oh my goodness, that's not something.
So you can actually delete that, by the way. You can like delete your Google searching, and you can delete. You might want to get on a VPN if you keep going down this route.
I was under VPN and
Maybe
Sure.
another country VPN.
maybe.
Maybe another computer. Maybe you have another computer like
I had a
offsite.
burner cell phone,
Yeah, exactly.
toss in the ditch, 2 states away.
Hmm.
Where's the? Oh, there it is. Okay.
How make tear gas?
It was
How to
tear gas
dispose.
dispenser breakdowns. So I was learning how to do the propelling of tear. Anyway, let's not talk about this on stream.
Maybe again.
It's fine. It's fine.
In a
it's
video
fine.
game.
All right.
Yes.
All right. All right. I can't even pronounce these. Okay, so this needle, I'm just gonna call them by their colors, not to bore you with the words. This one, this purple one.
Mm-hmm.
If pretend that was the pig.
Okay.
If injected, it causes them to basically be lethargic, like for a considerable amount, and hurts their health in general.
Oh.
And they're pretty potent. Like,
They
and
seem to be. Yes. Oh, they.
it causes it just alters your eyes, give you nearsightedness, if you know what that is. What is that? Something's exploded.
Should I be worried?
Don't worry
I'm
about
sure
it.
he's
You have
fine.
your own adventures over there.
Yeah, there's a few. I'm not gonna do this one. Just gonna stand over here for a second. This one is spreadable. It's causes the person to spew out airborne sickness that causes other things to around it have the same illnesses.
Really?
Yeah, there's another one that I'm not gonna do, which causes basically your body to violently explode, but not necessarily kill you. Imagine essence bursting from your skin that explodes in the air around you. But if you're ill enough, it will cause you to explode.
And these are less magical and more.
Yeah. I mean, the
Mechanical in
means of my when I use them in delivery methods is it's a bit magical, but like if I just go walk up to somebody and stab them with a needle and inject them with it, then yeah, it's purely like the body interacting with an alien substance.
Very impressive. And we could possibly do something with this.
Yeah, I was hoping to basically make a counter plague. Like, find out what makes the things inside there tick, what the little creatures inside of them are weak to, what makes them shrivel, die consistently, and try to distill that down into one of these needles, one of these pathogens, I call them.
This is amazing stuff. I've never even known this stuff existed, and here you are. You've already mastered it. It seems.
It's similar to when you see, I'm sure you've been around someone who's been sick. You just can't explain it. They're like their nose is running, they're coughing all the time. I'm sure you've seen somebody, yeah, just the body.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. People get sick, and you give them a potion, and they get better.
Sometimes. I'm sure you've heard of cases where
All that
like the
digging
doctors
for
couldn't
nothing.
save them. They're beyond whatever magics they could do. In those situations,
All that digging for nothing.
he's quite a capable gardener.
I see.
In those situations, it's the well, I'll just tell you about a case I know of. I was in the Elven Kingdom, and
Wasted
there was
efforts.
a case where a person, in battle got stabbed by something. And, the doctors there, the nurses, they couldn't save him. So, like, okay, we're going to have to chop off this leg. But that wasn't the case. Turns out his leg got infected. Not by any magic, not by any other thing. It's just some dirt from whatever was on the blade that cut him got into his injury
Oh yeah,
and caused the body to react to it.
I've heard of this. It's cursed. It's cursed dirt. Yes, it can leave
mean,
quite the
It
quite
could
the
have been
nastiness.
water. It could have been anything. Like, it's
Cursed
not
water?
necessarily.
I guess so.
Isn't
It-
there was this one time, I think this might be a bad example. Like there was a zombie bite. Someone had a zombie bite,
Mhm.
and it just no matter what you cleaned it, it got better, then it got worse again. It had tooth stuck in it. The zombie's tooth, and so in order for it to get better, you had to get rid of the zombie's tooth, and then it stopped getting infected or whatever.
Yeah, because it was cursed, right? So if you remove the cursed item,
Okay. You call a zombie's tooth cursed. You call a zombie's tooth cursed. I don't know what to do with that.
I mean, if you want to see it that way, that's fine. He's stabbing himself in the forehead.
blood everywhere.
Yeah, so
All that digging for nothing.
either way, my plan is to try and synthesize something like this. So the work we need to do is find out what consistently kills those little guys. So far, we've tried, heat, water, hitting them. So we just keep trying methods until we find something that sticks,
All right, that I can do that. I just, whew. All right. Just tell me what I need to do. I can. So pumpkins are out. I have tons of those. Curse. I don't. I'm not too familiar with cursing stuff. Or these little things that you've been telling me about. But
Yep. There's some test methods I'll show you. Come on, let's go give it a try. Hey man, what you up
Hey,
to?
man. Nothing.
Sweet. Why is okay? Does this building have the vents? That
the what?
never mind. It's fine. All right.
Shouldn't he be dead by now? I just.
No, he is. He's cleaning.
No, I'm getting everything prepared. For the vents.
Oh, You don't need to Don't dig into the foundations. They're
Don't
not.
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. This is on man.
How's the bite here?
I mean, you're welcome to do your own experiments.
I know.
Okay. It's doing vent work. All right.
Nothing here.
Best way to do this would be to isolate these little guys from a food source. Just basically put them in.
All that digging for nothing.
What's the word I'm looking for? Try to suspend them. No, not on the side. Basically, okay. Do you have any? I mean, I can't use magic too. I'm trying to freeze them in place. Basically, make them stop moving, not die, but stay alive.
Can
You
you
know
just
what I
put 'em,
mean.
like water or something?
Yeah, water would be good. Maybe something red too. Something red, right? Maybe a red liquid of some sort. Maybe that'll stop them.
I hinting at blood.
Maybe blood. I don't know. It's red. Usually things stop on red.
I mean, we can run some
I like
experiments.
that. No. I like that. That's a good point.
What?
But
Wait,
where
what
do you need
stops
the
on
blood?
red?
Why do you need the blood?
Why does
They do stop at red.
Isn't red a fighting color? Why? What stops on red?
No, I like it. Where do you want the blood? Everywhere now. Here. Stops at red. Everything stops at red.
I mean, you could have been hinting at the wine glass on the table.
Well, I don't know. I just know that I stab someone a lot. Red comes out. That means they stopped. They
It's
do
worth
stop.
a try, man. Alright. Gotta grab a few cups in the kitchen here.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
You enjoy your time here.
Alright, I'm gonna fill one with water.
All right.
Let's try a few things. I fill both with water. Yeah, go ahead and put some blood in this cup, man.
Yeah.
So eager. Stop being so eager. You're better than this.
Yeah.
Alright, so first cup of water, I got this poison now. What? This is doing vent work. Alright, so first cup of thanks. Alright, first cup of water, I'm gonna put in a sample. Just as is.
All that
And
digging for nothing.
hello. Excuse me.
All right.
Thank you. Alright. I'm going to take it out here away from the corrupted, and I'm going to try and use ice magic on it to freeze the water. See what happens.
Okay.
See if this amount of magic I can pour into it can overcome it or something. I don't know. Just trying it out. We have fun here.
We do. So you freezed it?
All right.
with the corrupted in it. All right, it's frozen.
Cool. All right, gonna take a look at it under the glass and see what the little fellas are doing.
They are not moving at all. They are completely stationary.
All right. Well, that seemed to work. Using ice magic on a liquid around the creatures seemed to work, with at least with this small amount of sample. So we have that going for us. We can't necessarily like. What you say? All right. You know what, I'm gonna do the same with Zym's blood. Gonna pour it into a mug. I mean, put the sample into his cup of blood and try to freeze his blood as well.
All right, same thing happens.
Sweet. Are Zymes and the other corrupted creatures not moving?
Yep, they are completely stationary.
All right. Okay, so seems like we can freeze perhaps a vessel.
And I'm
with a small enough sample.
I'm assuming based upon how you talk that you were using magic away from the cup and like using the cold of the magic, not the actual magic.
Right.
To freeze it. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're on over there. We're all ready with this. All right. So now it's time to introduce some. That was the loudest apple.
You're never going to be able to think. You're never
I'm
gonna be able to
trying.
think. I know you are. I can see the gears turning and just you hear things going on in the background. It's so distracting. I feel like this is actual real RP at this point where Zym is actually doing this and Royce is legitimately trying his best.
I'm sorry. I'm just playing my character, man. You can't get mad at me. You can't get mad at me.
Oh, we can get mad. We can always get mad.
Bum, bum. Got it. Okay. Now I want an apple.
A crisp apple.
So what kind of apple do you want?
I don't know, man. I'll just grab an apple from the farmer's market.
Honeysuckle or sickle or whatever it is.
Whatever's at the farmer's market. I don't know.
AG, there's Red Lady, I think that's what it's called. Red something. Red Delicious? That's one.
I can't remember the last time I ate a whole fruit. I mean, I buy little, sliced bits, but it's been a while since I just sat down and bit into an apple.
Yeah, but you drink canned vegetables all the time.
Look, man, it's a efficient delivery method of
Don't
the
call it that.
nutrients.
Don't call it efficient delivery. Like it's like yeah,
You ever just needed
quickly down my.
You ever just needed a bunch of calories and you just chug some olive oil,
That's not efficient.
I mean, I want 2,000 calories, 2 shots of olive oil, I'm done.
I want liver disease. 2 shots of like whiskey. I don't know. Whiskey probably doesn't hurt your liver that much.
Efficient.
I'm just explain the sarcophatory really quick.
Right.
Apothecary? I don't know. I'm just gonna mourn the loss of whoever the bones belong to.
Okay, let's recap here, Baron. The corrupted are little things, microorganisms, far as we know, they're non-sentient, and the whole goal is to devour magic. They
This
wrap
grave is
when they absorb
unmarked.
magic. They get stronger, and we've seen that when they are around magic, the little ones multiply, and that's how they get stronger. Once a being is fully corrupted, they lose higher thought functions, and they become whatever we see here. Their origins not really necessary to learn about. Just need to find the cure. Although that would be good information for you to have. Let's see. All right. My goodness.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just bad thoughts. Wait, give me a second. Sorry.
All right.
So, how was your day, Baron?
Good. Except for those creatures constantly staring at me. Honestly, everything that I've tried got nowhere. Here you are, actually making progress within just a little bit of time spent. So how'd you learn about all this stuff?
Honestly, trial and error. Sitting in my lab, wondering, trying to think beyond the magic did it, but really thinking about why does my nose run sometimes? Like, magic is not a adequate explanation for this. Why did this wound take longer to heal than this one? You know, so we start getting into, okay, let's actually look at what happens when the human body is exposed to certain things, and how will it you know
That is such a backwards way of thinking to me, though. Like, you have like everything has magic. Everything's a causality of magic. You have curses. You have magic that causes people to transform, or cause them great pain or mental anguish. Just all this type of magic. And here you are thinking, well, what if it's not magic? But yet, it just like everything pretty much revolves around magic. I've never come across someone who thinks this way of maybe there's something out there other than magic, when it's literally in everything that we drink, eat, and who we are.
I mean, everything has its place. Magic does great things for people, but it showed up out of nowhere. So what if it disappears out of nowhere? It's one of those thinking of, okay, if something just came into my life, well, not my life, I wasn't around, but just people's lives, surely it can disappear. So got to be prepared for that.
I see that, but to me it's almost like like fire. What if what if there was no fire? You know, of course we'd have to figure out other ways to do something,
Right.
but you can't really imagine a world without fire.
I mean, what if the world introduced all of a sudden as a mist everywhere? Like the whole world is shrouded with a mist that couldn't make anything flammable. Could happen. Why not? Magic happened. Why couldn't this happen?
Right, but trying to come up with every scenario or possibility of something that could be a tragedy or could be something that's negative would be almost impossible. Shouldn't we
I mean,
fight the problems that we have instead of looking for ones that we don't?
it's not an everything thing. It's like I hyper focus on this. I mean, you can hyper focus on the fire thing. Just you can do that. Just I'm sure you trying to solve this one unsolvable puzzle, just like be kind of cool for you. You know, just have something that you can go home, think about, have a lab, research it. I mean, it doesn't even have to go anywhere. Just
Huh,
mine just so happened to go somewhere. Oop, hi.
I see. Our friend looks quite heavy.
He's
Okay.
he's doing yard work, I think.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was getting some firewood.
why is that? Why is this? Okay, the axe looks a little bit used. Okay, no. Anyway,
Good night.
yeah, man. You wanna? Okay.
What?
You have anything to do, or anything you want to do, or no? Okay.
I want to consume those things.
Your shadow definitely wants to consume them.
You want to consume those things.
I don't want to. My shadow does. The presence.
Oh, I see.
I'm just
I
trying to keep
mean,
it busy, you know. I
we
think
have
he doesn't.
we have samples. You're welcome to take one. Go off and do some your own experiments.
I don't want to open a portal to the abyss.
Oh,
I'm sad that that's something I have to worry about.
uh, uh, see, things happen in the past.
You know, see this weird book I found in the wilderness randomly?
Uh, what in the? Hmm, 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 hmm. Pass that over here. No, I can't even use an arrow. Cool.
Pass that over here.
What were we doing?
Fighting things?
Right. I know what I want to do, but I just can't do it. My imagination is limiting.
What are you trying to do? Well, you can always attempt to do stuff and just RP it the best way you can.
That's not a sound I want to hear. Especially when I'm not looking at you. Saw you in the corner making that sound. I mean, what's happening, baby?
These guys.
Is that just water, right?
That's my balloon.
It's just a water balloon, right? That's it.
It's my
It's a water
balloon.
balloon.
It's filled with my liquids.
All right, Baron.
Is he okay?
All right. It's fine. It's fine. He likes to test the height of different things.
They look a little tall.
Are they taller than Zion?
They look a little taller than Zion. He seems to be... Alright. Do you really cast that in there?
Yes.
Alright. I need you to give me a roll. All right, you cast your mirror image in there. It immediately taunts them as it does.
It taunts enemies.
These are enemies.
How are they enemies? It's who I view as an enemy. They're not an enemy.
They're extremely aggressive to pretty much everybody.
Are they technically Zion's enemies if they're scared of him?
Zion on battle doesn't view them as enemies.
Well, they view this thing, this magical thing that you put inside of it as an enemy.
That's not how that works. They can attack if they want. It's not being. They're not being taunted though. They're not being forced to. They can attack if they want. It's not like they're not. They can't. It's not taunting them.
You see them attacking, and immediately as they get close to it, it just gets absorbed into them. That's what you see. The thing disappears, and you can tell that they've become a little bit stronger.
Hey, they got some blood.
You see one of them hit the cage, and the cage kind of dents a little bit.
Zion puts his hand out, reaching out to them.
They back away, but not as much as they were before.
What condition did you have these guys in when you found them, or received them, or whatever?
Well, as far as I know, the people that took them down took great care not to use any magic on them. And then they captured them in a cage that was made of just metal. And they took great care in not having any type of magic around them. But what you just did definitely made them stronger. I've never seen them do that much damage to the cage before. They've hit it several times, and this cage never was dented or moved.
Yeah, they're pretty unique creatures, aren't they? But they're just mindless vermin.
How can you be so sure?
Because I know what they are.
Do you? You don't think anything's
I
left of the
have-
people
I-
before?
Possibly. I mean, I've been in this type of state before, where I've had the corrupted control me, and I've been able to release myself, but I was under different circumstances. But
Wait,
magic has its ways.
you've been corrupted before? Like this level?
Yeah.
How did you get out of it?
Influence.
How did you get out of it,
Killed
sir?
myself. I killed myself.
You killed you. That doesn't make any sense. So, were you resurrected
Yeah.
afterwards?
All right. When the corrupted thing, when the corrupted, what was it? What am I saying? The presence started controlling me. I took control of another being that I had that could summon, and as I was that being, I forced the basically magic of that creature the corrupted creature into that summon, and then I was able to kill that summon off, which basically killed that corrupted. Because the corrupted, they need a host to live in this world. They don't live in our world. They're toxic basically to them. So they find a host. As long as you basically unlatch them from that host and latch onto something else, or just detach them, they'll just die. They can't live in our world.
You said the air is toxic to them?
Yep.
Maybe if we just bombard with them with lots of air. You see him start blowing on the bloody torso.
Like, is this what he's been doing? Is he this?
Look, just roll with it, man.
When you explain things and do things, I was like, oh yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. Like it's like you actually. Is it just you and me, or is it just everyone else, or is it just this guy?
I mean, we've had experiences in the past that may have warped our, condition to be not.
Don't lie to me.
I don't think we're normal.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Okay. All right, we're gonna take a sample on a plate, and let's go over here for a second.
All right.
Rob starts just rearranging his books.
We're gonna go to the other side of the property, and I'm going to put down the sample on the plate. And I'm gonna cast my demon arms and try to approach the sample with the demon. I don't know. I guess they're arms, right? Something.
All right. Are you watching the sample with the spyglass and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. You notice when you get close to it with the field, the field is immediately starting to be absorbed. They just start duplicating like crazy.
All right.
Do you continue letting them duplicate, or?
No. I wonder what would win. It wouldn't do anything. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take the sample back. Any good reads? Sweet. All
You
right.
walk in, you see him using a bellows on the bloody torso.
I mean, that's not the worst, but it's just air. Like, I mean, if you want to do that, you need a catalyst inside the bellows that creates the toxic air that kills them. You're just using the air that's already around them, just blowing.
I thought that so it's not, so it needs to concentrate the air, because your apprentice said that, or your assistant said that air kills them. So how do we?
The air is toxic to them.
Said more words.
That was basically an expression, right? They don't have whatever their world has in our world, so they die.
Okay. The air's toxic to them. Is it the air itself?
It's not being blown on them. It's not the air being blown on them. It's just them existing in our world.
Okay, so it's just existence, or is it the air that's causing them? What?
It's existence.
It's just existence. It's not the air.
Why am I talking to you?
I'm legitimately trying to find out like what you mean. You said the air, and now you're changing, and you're confusing me. Just give me what's happening.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just run a series of basic experiments on these things to try to distill their, let's just use the word essence, into something I can replicate. So imagine I'm gonna use what's the word? The uh starts with an F. Uh, beer,
Residue.
wine, alcohol,
Alcohol.
fermentate. There it is.
Fermentation. Yeah.
Oh, fermentate.
Yeah, gonna ferment
Ferment.
sample. It's gonna use distillation. Can't. I guess I can. There's some things around here. Okay. What I'm trying to find out is this experiment's like. Okay, I'm gonna introduce the sample to a process, see how the process affects the sample and the little entities, and then I'm going to try to use uh my knowledge to combine different chemicals and just things and try to make a similar result. Like if it blows up in purple smoke, I'm going to try to get to purple smoke, then work my way backwards.
Okay.
Basic things like that. Um, Try to use some alchemy, grab some basic herbs. Introduce that, then try to use my chemical knowledge to, okay, I know how herbs react to make a potion, and they react with this way when introduced to the guys, the sample. Okay, so let's try to work backwards from there. I'm saying a lot of words, but don't really.
No, I understand. I understand completely what you're saying. So give me a list of things that you're trying. So you're trying herbs. You're trying.
Yeah, I'm trying the herbs thing. I'm trying
alchemy.
distillation. Boiling into
Distillation.
several liquids, see what
Boiling.
happens.
All right.
I could do alchemy, but I'm not really gonna do alchemy because it might lean into more magical stuff.
All right.
I don't. I guess. Have you ever looked inside this torso?
I've made incisions.
Like, how's it? I'm gonna take a look inside the torso, see if any of the organs look like before this thing died. Were they functional? Were they doing things?
All right. It does look like this thing was alive before it died.
Okay. All right. You ever did any alchemy, Baron?
I dabbled.
Yeah, everyone's a dabbler. All right, so we can separate these results and write them down. You have any parchment around here? Any paper?
I have some in the back.
plenty.
Yeah.
All right. So to use some paper, put down different samples, and just write down results like a sample A reacted with acid in this way. Write down as details as we can on the paper next to the sample. And then we can go on from there with different experiments. What we're
Alright.
trying to do is match. I guess you could help because I'm hopefully you can learn a little bit.
If you tell me exactly what to do, I'll do it, and that way it'll take some of the workload off you.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, take a few samples and just start. Find base liquids like water. If you have any more stronger liquids, like you can do some alcohol, you can do any acids you have around, any just base liquids. Try to not to find any like strong mixtures of things that you don't know what's in it. And just start introducing them in different states, freezing, boiling, like just regular. It's not a good word for it. And write down the results. See if anything happened to the little guys inside. Anything happened to the sample, which is also important a little bit, and if anything happens to the liquid. And then you can start there. And I'm going to basically do the same thing except with gases and my conjured, not conjured, but my pathogens here, and see what likes what doesn't like what combination of things happen. I'm saying a lot of words here. I hope you. Sorry.
Sounds good. I totally understand what you're saying. I can do experimentation, as you can see. He gestures towards the torso,
Absolutely.
and so it shouldn't be a problem. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. So after we're gonna say several hours of you doing different experimentations, different things like that. You have finally come up with something that is that does show promise. And in doing so, in these vast experimentations, you have learned.
You could still pivot to a bow. That's still an option.
I was thinking about that.
I mean, I don't know your abilities anymore. I don't know what you're capable of. So.
I don't either, man.
Oh. Ah.
It doesn't actually say Noxomancy on it, which is...
Oh, he got things.
Yeah, I guess that is Noxomancy. All right, go ahead. Take
That
them.
is Noxomancy. No, expunge is not. That is not mine.
That's not
mine.
yours?
That is not mine.
No. Okay. Which... Let's see. Stop it.
I don't think it's called expunge.
It's not. I have the wrong thing written down.
What are you looking at?
Expulse?
Expulse.
Yeah, it's
there we go.
expulse.
There we go. All right.
Because I want to be different.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you were. All right. So through the experimentation of doing this...
Expunging something, it's not violent. Expulsing something is where you violently release something, right? That's the difference.
Violent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have learned 2 new abilities because of your experimentations with this. One being the Bolt Storm, that's and the main one is the X Bolts, which causes your target's pathogens and evolutions to be cleansed and causes an AoE pathogen wave to nearby creatures or characters, causing them to take piercing damage. So basically, you have learned that using this skill, Expulse, to this, you have to tweak it just enough to mimic what that thing is, and you're able to use this, and it causes a violent eruption in it, causing them to basically just implode. So the little creatures that you see just basically can't handle the pathogens that you're making, and causes them almost to implode from the inside out, like an explosion, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Gonna learn it. Cycle in the bar. Alright. Okay, Baron, I think I found something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to introduce a new I guess, strain to this sample here. Okay, so first observe it through the glass. Make sure you note the presence of the little creatures.
Excellent.
All right, now I'm going to just stand back a bit because I don't know exactly how far this goes. All right. I'm going to, yes, use the method on the sample. Yeah, pretend I can't have a target, but pretend I did it.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
All right. Okay, now let's take a look, Baron. See what we see.
All right. You notice that there is a small, like, explosion, like just a violent releasing of something within the arm as you do. As you're watching the creatures, your pathogens are swarming all around them. They are somewhat affected by your pathogens, but not really. However, when you use the expulsion on them, your pathogens all of a sudden almost get a burst of energy or speed or what have you, and they just start tearing through everything, destroying the pathogens, destroying the creatures, and the creatures just violently explode, and that's what you're basically saying. You have had to tailor specifically your pathogens to this particular.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so I believe I've developed the diseases I showed you before that I was doing with the pigs. I believe I developed a strain that when introduced to the microorganisms, once they're given, you know, I guess you can say a directive, like just to do to a burst of energy to attack, they seem to just go after them and overwhelm them. So we've made some good progress here.
Excellent, excellent, and this is repeatable. You can do it to all the creatures.
Preferably we can condense this down into a delivery method that doesn't require just one person doing it to each creature they see. But if push comes to shove, then perhaps that's all we can do. All right.
What if
Well, I'm
we
gonna have to.
tried it on one of them?
That is an option. That is an option. How capable are you, Baron,
What do you mean
in
capable?
fighting?
I'm
Fighting.
not a not very fighty. I more do research. I've done most of my life, researching things of that nature. So I mean, I can handle a little bit of fighting, but definitely can't fight these things if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Well, I don't want to risk your life. Me and my friend here are pretty capable. So if you want to, you can watch out the window if you're really desperate to watch.
Say no more.
Okay. All right, Zion. I'm going to introduce my pathogens to these things. Well, at least the first one we see. And ideally, the ideal thing that's going to happen is this thing hates life. It crumbles, explodes, something happens to it. But when it does that, if the other one next to it also, after the first one has whatever the result of this is, also hates life, I'm looking for a chain reaction, hopefully.
Why?
But if
Why do,
just
why
one,
do you want this? Why do you want this?
so we can kill him.
I know, but maybe we should separate. Like, I know the chain reaction thing, but you don't have to like off all
How?
three of them. You can. You don't have to
How?
like.
Okay. Well, how do we separate them?
I mean, I guess if I don't know, I was just gonna move them.
You what?
It's fine. It's fine.
No, please.
I'm here. I'm here.
No. Okay. All right. All right. It shouldn't do any damage if I actually hit him with it, right? Shouldn't do anything. Let's save it.
Yeah, we'll save it. Okay.
All right. I'm going to use the synthesized pathogen and hit it with the expulse. And hope for the best. Here we go. Ew.
All right. Do.
Did you save it?
I did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an invitation.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so you hit it with your pathogen. It doesn't seem affected at all. Same thing with the expulse when you used it on it. It seems like it did nothing.
It's not happening. All right. All right. You're welcome to come back in.
I don't know if I
Ignore
want to.
Did something happen?
Okay,
Oh,
what
no.
what
The expulse. It causes. They spread. The patriarch has come.
kill him? Kill it. You said you'd protect me. Kill it.
On it.
Death.
Okay, he's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Did you read that book?
All right.
You saved it.
Where is it? There we go. Fixed you. All right. So what happened?
From what I can see, nothing. Either my concentration is more powerful because they've obviously more powerful than a dead sample that's on the table, or something else entirely.
Maybe if we watched it through the Biggie thing.
What the this guy?
Yeah, if we watch what's happening when you do the shooty thing,
Yeah.
and then watched it with the Biggie thing.
All right. Well, good thing we have two people here. Okay, I'm gonna do it, and I want you to watch as safely as possible. Okay.
All right.
All right. Gonna go for round 2. Hit him with a pathogen, then hit in with the expulse.
It doesn't seem like it's really doing anything. They just kind of not really doing much. I can't explain it. What if we looked at the other sample and you kind of showed me what the results are supposed to be?
Yep, I mean that's what we looked at last time. Sure, I'll do it. All right. Do the thing. Hit him with the thing. What's up?
All right, so you see this bit here? It looks like it's not doing, and he starts explaining it to you. What this is showing you is the fact that it's almost like it's different. From what he's telling you, it's like it's different creatures, so they look different. They look different on Zion, they look different on the hand, and they look different on that creature. And they seem to be reacting differently based upon what creature it's actually on.
That's fun.
Seems like they have different creatures on them. I never noticed that. I've only experimented on the one.
Check all three of them. See, they're like, are these three the same at least?
Let's see. It looks like each one has a different type of creature on it. They're just every single one is just slightly off, like different, like they've changed maybe.
I mean, it's not necessarily a bad. Well, it is a bad thing, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. We have a sample of 3 here, so if we take a bit from each one and try to find a common ground between the 3, right? Like something that works on all 3, and we have a sample size. I mean, if these 3 are different, then maybe all of them are different, but we can do the best we can with the sample size and try to find a common denominator that'll influence all 3 of their little creatures.
All right, I'll take a sample from them.
That is quite the pokey stick.
Yeah, I don't like to get near them.
I understand.
Yeah.
Careful. I'm right behind you.
You see him jab one of the creatures and then step away. All right, I got a little bit of fleshiness. Puts it on the table.
Right. Sweet, good job, man. All right. Well, we have to do this process another 3 times, but we've perhaps can condense the process a bit now that we know what we're looking for. So first we need to find something that works for A, works for B, works for C. Try to see if we can find something, the similarities between the 3, how they once we find the pathogen that works for them, then we can go into, okay, how are these pathogens similar? What is the, what's inside all these 3 are the same? Try to find out, just words, common denominator things. Oh my goodness.
All right. So as you, I'm just gonna skip ahead if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. So you find out that you have to tailor each one of your pathogens for each one of these creatures, and then you're able to infect each one easily.
Okay. All right, so we have our pathogens for each of these 3 samples, which is a good thing. It might take a bit to try to find the common factor between them. But we have made some excellent progress so far, Baron.
It seems like it. I mean, if anything, this is definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go report this. Report our progress. Is there anything specific you want me to tell them when I go report?
No.
Okay.
You have. I mean, just you pretty much did everything yourself. I mean, you've been a wonderful apprentice. I've never had such a good one before. If If you want to, I'd be willing to hire you on full time, give you salary, benefits, even
I don't think
vacation.
it's-
I'm
I
I'm
appreciate the offer, though.
I'm fairly wealthy. I am a baron after all.
How about after this is over, we we grab a bite to eat at a nice restaurant and talk it over.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Again, I'll be back in the morning. Well, tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Just he's so good at what he does.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Um,
Smoke bomb.
Ah!
go, 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 go.
I almost died from it.
Does that do damage?
It does. Yeah. Ah, it's stuck in my chest. Oh,
67 to 77 physical damage.
it's like a 3/4 of my health. Oh my goodness. My leg's gone.
While you're doing that, Royce, I learned a new skill.
Really?
You know the void?
Mhm.
You want to see me call the void?
Call the void? Is that a thing you want to do? What? Is that? Oh, he's so good. Oh, so amazing.
I was looking right at him. It's just gone.
All right.
I'm in the void.
Simon and Royce make their way back to town while
I'm stuck in the
discussing this call of the void.
All right. Did you do things, Zion? Or Bat Dog?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in the void.
I mean, Zion.
Did you
wanna
pour
say, During
things?
the entire time, yes. During the entire time, Zion was looking at the globe and studying water viewing.
His battle.
Yeah, our battle.
Wait.
Let's see. What can I do better? Let's see. What could have you done better?
You're potentially going to pivot, though. Isn't your fighting style completely different now?
No. Why would you change your fighting? If it's working, don't change it.
I mean, the abilities you use and the. Can you use those anymore?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you're not punished for it, don't change it.
I
Only stop
suppose.
if you're punished.
You hear laughing in the distance.
Who's there? Show yourself.
You arrive at Pullets.
I have fire. Lots of it. Okay. Oh, he's gone. All right. What time is it?
You arrive and it is pretty late. It's getting dark outside, so maybe 7-ish.
All right. Probably won't have time to. You okay, man?
Mhm.
You keep doing that disappearing trick.
Can I leave?
What is happening? You okay? Yep, he's fine now. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go. All right.
Oh,
What is?
being touched.
All right, let's go for this to the Magister. See what they think about it, and then we'll have a nice sleep.
Are you doing that on purpose?
I'm getting sent back.
Are you intentionally doing that? I feel like you are, because otherwise you'd be blaming me.
I see what's okay. It's fine. All right, to the Magister.
No, my secrets. My secrets.
You played your cards.
He's learning my secrets.
Oh. Good day, guards.
Guards.
They nod at you. Good day.
Smoke bomb.
Go, 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 go.
My leg!
Wow. Okay.
It's not that powerful. It's not that powerful.
He almost killed that other guy. It was like 3/4 of his health just
He
gone.
wasn't scaled. He wasn't leveled properly.
Ah,
He only had
he had skin. He doesn't need to be scaled.
stats.
He's a scholar.
It's a smoke bomb. It only does damage because I'm throwing at someone's noggin.
Let's see.
Hey, look.
That's not there. I just moved that away for sounds.
Arbulon.
Lovely. Knock, knock.
Mama.
Go, 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 go. Breach,
Ah,
breach.
welcome. Is there fire? Is it something going on?
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Magic. That was magic.
All right, Magister.
What about-
What's your name again? Applin? There we go. Magister Applin, day 2, product support. I showed him my pathogens, and we worked on making a pathogen that will attack the creatures. We had samples on the table from. I didn't actually. I guess it was from a 4th creature. And I developed a pathogen that attacks and destroys the microorganisms that were on the sample, and those are things that absorb magic, obviously. So that was a good sign, right? But phase 2 of that was discovering that that sample, the microorganisms that are on it, are different than the live samples we had. And each live sample has different signatures. So I had to develop a sample that would affect all 3. And if that pattern continues, then each one will need a different pathogen. And there's probably thousands of these things, right? Or more.
Yes, or more.
So phase 3 would try to find some sort of similarity between all 3, however long that would take, and try to synthesize something that just affects all 3 of those.
Wasted effort.
We only have a sample size of 3, but if I can get those 3 to be affected by the same pathogen, then that'll be additional progress.
All right. What about the? Do you still have the samples?
What, the samples that? What do you mean?
Oh, I was just wondering. Did you? The samples are still alive, right?
The 3 samples? Yeah, they're alive.
Okay. Well, it was 4 samples.
There were 3 when I arrived there.
I see. All right. 3 samples, got it. And there was but there was there a 4th?
That was a 4th, and I successfully did the pathogen on the sample that I assume was the 4th, because there was a torso sitting on the table, so I'm assuming that was the 4th one.
Right. Okay. All right. So one of them apparently met his end too soon. You guys were doing some sort of experimentation, and were able to successfully create a pathogen doing all 4. All right. That's really, really good progress.
Well, careful that wording, because not all 4. 1 pathogen for each, not pathogen that affects all of them.
Wait, so it doesn't affect all 4 of them?
No, each one has a different signature that is affected by a different pathogen. Because, I got excited. The sample that was on the table, pathogen, successful, blew them up. And then I tried it on a live sample, nothing happened. So we took more samples from each of the 3 living ones. And turns out they all have different qualities to them that makes the first pathogen inert on it.
Maybe it has something to do with the host. Maybe it changes them in some way.
Essentially. Each person has a different, affinities in magic. So when they're corrupted, perhaps that affects them in some way.
Wasted effort.
That would make sense. All right. So what do we need to do? What do you need?
Next time I'm going to try to find a sample that works on all 3. It's a small sample size of 3, but they're still different from each other. So that'll be progress. We know that it works on different things. So that'll just be another step.
How long do you think this will take?
Probably another couple of days.
All right. Because I know if we don't figure out something soon, it's going to get quite bad pretty quickly.
I mean, the 4 pathogens I have that affected before, that were effective. I can try to give you some, distribution methods for those. And perhaps it's as simple as this person was good with fire magic. So everyone that was good with fire magic before is going to be affected by the same sample. We don't know yet.
Well, I mean, if push comes to shove, then you can always go and go to the Magic Kingdom yourself, and there's plenty of corrupted there, and you can find plenty of test subjects to test your theories on and figure out something.
If I have to do that, I'm going to find a bridge.
What does that mean? To jump off?
I didn't say that.
Okay. All right.
He means like a bridge that'll allow him to get there very quickly. Like a crossing.
I don't think that's what he means. I've been with this guy for a while.
I mean that's what because usually bridges cross over critical points of history.
Right.
Also might burn a bridge.
That too. Life tap. All right. Well, that's a progress report. You have any other questions?
No. This has been very helpful. How do you make those pathogens you were telling me about? Are they fairly easy to make?
I mean, it's all relative. I've been doing it for so long that it's pretty easy for me. I mean, technically, yeah.
Can your pathogens be produced by other people besides yourself?
I wouldn't see why not, although I've never really attempted to. I mean, I've told other people about them. I'll let other people see like them being made. Like Baron guy saw me make them. So it's not like it's a secret, but I've never witnessed anyone else using them. So I don't know.
All right. Well, I think that'll be it for today, sadly, because we have to go. But saving it. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for being here. You did it. We'll be back, same bad time, same bad channel.